so she gave it away, but I grew up in Ireland. And when I was 24, I was working in a dead-end job. There was no jobs. The economy was really, really bad. And everyone around me was going to America. But I was terrified. I was the second oldest of 8. I'd never been anywhere on my own, never done anything on my own. If I had to go to the store, I brought one of the younger kids with me. And so one day I decided, I'm going to Boston. And everyone said, she's not going to Boston. She's never going to go to Boston. She's never going to make it. But I was going to Boston. I was determined. I bought my ticket for 5 months. I went in August and said I'd be back for Christmas. So a friend of mine went with me and we decided to go to JFK first. I had 2 brothers living there, well, in New York, and I had lots of relatives. We decided we'd spend 3 weeks there and then we'd come to the real place, Boston. So we're in New York and all my uncles are asking me, so what's your plan? Where are you staying? I don't know. Do you know anybody in Boston? No, I don't know anyone in Boston. Come on, Agnes, you're very green. What the hell does that mean? I'd heard that Ireland was a very green country, and I thought maybe because I'm from Ireland. I was very confused though, because when I arrived in JFK, I was shocked to see that the trees and the grass were actually green. I think I was expecting them to be like orange or something. So everyone was like, okay, so do you know anybody along Boston? I said, well, I said to my brother, do you remember Willie Comerford? Willie? I said, yeah, Willie. He's been living in Boston. I asked his mother for the phone number, so I have his phone number. You're going to call Willie? I said, sure, I'm going to call Willie. He's in Boston, right? I need somebody. So I called Willie and I said, Willie, I'm in Boston. Is there any chance, I'm going to be coming to Boston, is there any chance I can stay with you? He said, yeah, you know, maybe like for 2 weeks. I said, no problem. So all my relatives got ready to put me on the bus to Boston, and my brother says to me, you know, Agnes, tell me that you at least have a job. I said, no, Andrew, I don't have a job. What are you worried about? I'll be grand. Jesus, you're more wet behind the ears than anyone I know. Wet behind the ears? Is that because Ireland's rainy? What's all these expressions? So I get to Boston and Willie says, meet us at the Harp and Bard in Dorchester. We go to the Harp and Bard and there's Willie and his girlfriend and a big group with them, all sitting there having had a great time. We go back to the apartment and everybody goes to the apartment. Oh my God, you all live together? Everyone? Are we living there too? Is there going to be room for us? So they show us a little space on the floor where we could stay. So we stayed the night. Next morning was Monday and everyone went off to work except for Katrina. So Katrina was from Dublin. I'd never met her before, and she said, I'm going to show you how to get into Boston. So off she goes, walks ahead of us. Tricia and I are kind of walking and she goes, now whatever you do, don't go down that street. Be careful. Oh, keep your head down. If you see anybody coming towards you, keep your head up. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I think I'm too hurt. I came here to die. On my nerves, I was getting all upset, and she was like, you know, the name of the tea station is Savin Hill. It's also known as Savin Hill. Oh my God, I'm going to be Savin Hill. So we get on the train, and the two of them seem perfectly fine. Tricia seemed like not a bother on her. We sit on the train. Whatever you do, if the carriage is empty, don't get on the carriage. I'm like, oh my God. And if you get on the carriage and somebody's making eye contact with you, get off at the next stop, wait for the next train, get back on again. Oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm never going to, what did I come to Boston for? So eventually she says, downtown crossing, this is our stop. And there was Filene's at the time. There's 4 doors staring at this place is huge. Just, don't go out that door. If you go out that door, that street's not too bad. If you go out that door, I'm like, oh my God, what if I don't remember which door to go out of? I'm not going to die. So we get to Faneuil Hall. She said, you know, this is a nice neighborhood. This is okay here. So they decided to go and get something to eat. But I decided I'd just have a coffee. And while they were in the line, I was terrified to order food. What if they poison me? They're going to see I'm green. What am I going to do? So I sit down and I'm just having my coffee. And everyone around me smiling and happy. And I start crying. I'm sitting there, oh my God, I'm going back to Ireland. I need to get on the plane. I'll never be able to find my way. How am I going to get to the airport? I'm never going to make it. And I was really, really distressed. So Tricia, and then I was afraid. I could feel the tears all over me. People were looking at me. I can't go to the bathroom. I can't even go in there. What if someone stops me? I'm going to die. So I'm sitting there and the two of them come back out and they're like, Katrina's like, well, what's wrong with you? So I said to her, I don't understand. Are you going to be taking me for interviews? I'm not going to be able to train by myself. Tell me you're going to go. She says, I just told you a lot of information all at once. I know it's overwhelming, but it's okay. You'll get used to it. I'll get used to what? Get used to dying? I'm going to die once. So I was so upset, but 26 years later, Katrina could not teach me to be brave, but she was able to show me the words. And Katrina was able to take some of the green out of me. She took some of the water from behind my ears, and it actually hit me. That's what it is. I didn't know what the hell I was doing in this country. I had no idea. But her words, while they kind of frightened me when I had a chance to think about it, I realised this is a big opportunity. I can do it. I can be brave. It doesn't come all at once, but she was the best teacher for me in this country. Thank you very much.